Hey, hello again. Man29 Abel here. Thought I'd doing a little bit of work on my Defender, and I thought I'd give a little bit of an update. It's been about 2 years, or no, be over 2 years since I actually bought it, and did some work on the Defender back in the day, a few things, and then I had that little short video where I went camping and had the canopy on the back and the tent and that sort of thing. Video back in there. I've still got there's the canopy over in the corner there with the vines growing on it, but done a few things to it, and now I've got this slide-on camper up on top here. Has legs that go in the side and the roof that pops up. It originally didn't have the pop-top roof like that, but it had a tent style one that folded up, and that wasn't very satisfactory, so I ended up getting some roof panels, putting it on, having some slider, I think they're called slider bars. Oh, a bit of sunshine there, but you can see slider bars had to mount to the outside, and they weren't quite strong enough to lift the roof. So I've just got one gas ram each side, opposite, they point opposite, and worked out well. I went to the Land Rover 75th anniversary, here's the sticker here. Just a couple of months ago, back over Easter, and yeah, drove it down. Works really good. Oh, this is Kingpin. They're the ones who I made the brackets for my side rails there. Put side rails on. Land Rover. I used to be a Rammy soldier. Survival Supplies Australia. Great people for survival type products. British off-road sticker. Anyway, so I've been doing a few things to my Landy. Oh, a bit of spider web growing there, good on the spider. So I've got, anyway, I got distracted a bit. I was talking about my camper. So I got this camper probably, I'm not sure, maybe more than 6 months ago, last year. Got it, brought it back, had to do a few things to it, because actually it comes off like a single cab ute. It was a bit long, and it still is a little bit long now. You can just see where it overhangs the back of the tray. The tray is a 2.1 metre tray, and we've got another 20 odd mil over the back, but it just fits legally. I looked up the dimensions on the transport website, and this is just long enough to sort of make it legal and good, because you don't want too much, show a bit better, too much overhang past the rear wheel there. So the rear wheel there and the overhang, is just enough. The weight of the camper, I took it down and got it weighed after I put the roof on. So the extra 50 odd kilos, or I think, of weight up there, and it's just on 900 kilos, the whole camper. That includes the full water tank inside and a few other bits and pieces. A 130 Defender is allowed 1500 kilos according to the book. So I'm well under on the actual weight requirements. So just a quick look inside. The sun, not too bad. I got the fridge there. The fridge used to work. The motor still works, but it doesn't get cold anymore. So I'm not sure how to fix it. It's a 12-volt fridge. Then there's cupboards, a sink in there, and around here 2 seats, and then the bed up on top there. So up in the roof there, couple of handles to help pull the roof down, and it stays up there. Had to modify that canvas piece there. It was part of the original tent section, so I modified all that myself, and it's just hanging down a bit. It doesn't normally hang down like that, but yeah, pull the roof down. So when it goes up, there's two windows, a window each side up here, and a window in the end up the top. So plenty of ventilation, plenty of light, plenty of headroom up inside. Had to make sure I made it with enough headroom. So it's pretty good. Just walk around the back here, have a quick look. Kingpin fab. This obviously are the vents for the fridge. On here, there's marks here, these holes down here, where on the side here was a big steel frame went there, which is where the spare wheel and gas bottle mounted. It wasn't so good, it was too heavy, trying to lift the wheel up. So I've taken all that off, got rid of the big gas bottle, and it had a gas hot water system too built in, and that wasn't so good, so I took all that out. Here's the tap for the external water. There's a water tank underneath, and that works. Oh, these pins here just go for the tray. In the back here, in this one, I've just got tools, mostly tools and a few, yeah, there we go, just tools and a few odds and ends. And then these catches go up there, and then the pin locks it in. So pretty good. On the back, I got these tie rods here, and the front there's a big bracket. More than stable, holds it on, rides well. The car rocks a little bit, it rocks because of the coil suspension, but it rides really well. Doesn't move at all. I got these rubber feet on there, doesn't slide at all on the tray, nothing, it's really good. So here's another storage compartment here. Inside here there's a door, that's where the original steps went. Just got my overalls in there. So those blocks of wood in there are for the legs, when I put the legs on. The steps weren't so good, so I've modified it. I got, this was the top platform, and I got this ladder, which I modified to go underneath here. And when I take it off, the ladder just sits in there, take it off. This all folds up, and then I put it inside. Works really well. So I've got storage around the other side. The storage here, this had to be shortened up. And my brother helped me, he does all the welding. So I had to cut it back and shorten it and all sorts of things. So put a plywood floor in here. There's just some more toolbox, some spare parts, seats, fold-up table. Inside there is where the two batteries go for the run the fridge and the lights. Got two batteries. Walk around this side. Yeah, not so sunny here. Oh, that's my Discovery there. Good old Landies. So another two trays there. Inside here is the water tank. Oh, sort of see the water tank up in there, and that's the filler hose. Vent here for the water. 240 volt power up in there. These little button hooks here, that was where the tent part folded down and tied into those things there. And that drawer on the other side, or the storage cabinet on the other side, comes right through this side. Here's the legs, 4 legs go in there. Solar panel. I got the small solar panel to charge up a small battery, and this big fold-up solar panel works really well. And then just down inside there, I don't know if you can quite see, I've got 2 extra water cans there, and the AGM battery goes down inside there, and that's a little shower tent, that one there. So all pretty good. With the water, those jerry cans of water there, they works okay. They're a little bit awkward, but I'm going to fit. I've already bought the tank. If you can see there, I'm going to fit a water tank on the chassis rails inside there. So, oops, it's all out of focus now. There we go. Fit a water tank. It'll fit neatly up in there, and possibly in there. Just looking at it, talk with my brother. I'm going to get an air tank, maybe from the truck wreckers or something like that. Fit an air tank up in there, so I've got compressed air, and look to see how I fit the compressor on, and then I'll have an outlet. I'll have an outlet, like an air outlet each side, so I can pump up tyres and do that sort of thing. Side rails here. Oh, the video's getting a little bit long. So I got some mud flaps and new brackets to put on. There, it's good to have the mud flaps. Before I went away, I got new tyres. These are the Yogi's. What's the size? 285s, I think it was. Oh, sorry, 235 85 16s. So that's sort of the equivalent of the old 750/16 Land Rovers. Really good tyres. Get them for a good price too, which some encouraged me to buy them rather than some other brand. Also up in here, because I got the spare wheel up on the bonnet. This is a reinforced bonnet with all the brackets to be able to hold the spare wheel. It's up in there, but it does make the bonnet a bit heavy to lift up. So from England, I got this kit. This kit here, these brackets. There's brackets fit on the bonnet, each side over there, and the gas ram for it all comes in a kit along with all the bolts and stuff to fit in, so it should be really good to lift that. And also in this box I got the bracket. Well, there's the instructions how to fit it. It's pretty straightforward to fit. And this other sheet here is how to fit the bonnet latch. This part of the bonnet latch. Otherwise you got a cable inside and everything, so bonnet latch fits then inside the grill there, and you just turn it and it pulls. Oh, here we go. There's a steel bar there, pulls across bonnet latch to open the bonnet. So a couple things to do in the car. Back over there, that's the headlight spotlight relays. I bought that off Tim at Trackside, he's down the Gold Coast. Really good kit, good instructions. That's under the bonnet, so probably seen all that before. Anyway, that's an update from my 130 Defender. Goes really well, engine runs well, carries the weight up there, no problem at all. Really great camping setup I've got. So I've just got to find time now to just fix up a couple of those things and try and get the fridge working or something like that, and get time to actually go on a trip. I'm still doing some work and that sort of thing. So anyway, Ant-Man 200 thanks for watching, and stay ready, stay safe. My sign off thing, be prepared, endure to the end, don't give up in these crazy times we live. Bye bye for now.